Another great plant to have in your garden is a rose. Now this is a huge rose that my parents grew. It's been here for quite a few years, but it gives a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous blossom and has a beautiful, beautiful scent as well. But roses can have quite a few problems, and one of the huge problems you have with rose is black spot. You see those black spots on the leaves. It's a fungal disease that they get, and it is hard. You can get rid of it with rose clear or with some other black spot remover. But this one's really hard because it's quite a tall rose, because my parents never pruned it, so it's hard to spray, but it's actually covered in black spot. It doesn't affect the flowers. As you can see, they're flowering perfectly, but it is a pain in the neck because if the leaves drop, they can affect other plants. But that's roses. Quite a lot of people in their garden are going to grow vegetables, and a fantastic vegetable you can grow in your garden is a tomato. One of the foliage, when it's moved around, it smells absolutely gorgeous. You can grow these in greenhouses. They really need hot conditions, but I'm going to try and attempt. Gardening is all about experimentation, so I'm going to try and experiment growing these outside. And tomatoes did grow quite well outside last year. So tomatoes, you can grow lots of other vegetables, pumpkins, carrots, but I would look a bit more into that because I haven't grown much vegetables. Another fantastic plant to put in your garden is geraniums. This down here is a geranium. It's a hardy geranium, and they absolutely spread out, and they've filled this entire area, and it makes it look really nice. And great plants to put in your garden are ones that are ground cover ones, that you just cover the ground, because they fill gaps in your borders, because you don't really want gaps in your borders because it looks ugly because you can see the soil, whatever. So you need ground cover plants like Alchemilla mollis, which is a fantastic one, or a hardy geranium. As well as it looking really nice evergreen foliage, it also has lovely beautiful flowers. To include in your garden is a tree. Now if you've got a small garden like mine, you probably think, why would I put a tree in it? It gives beautiful height, it has gorgeous blossom, and also it has a habitat for animals like birds and bird nests and things like that, and you can hang feeders on and whatever. But it gives some height to the garden where there might not be height. Also, they're really good. You can get this, just because you've got a small garden doesn't mean that you can't have trees. There's loads of varieties of small trees that you can have in your garden. And here are a few examples. Malus floribunda, the Japanese flowering crabapple. This is a beautiful tree that has beautiful pale pink flowers and then produces tiny little fruits. Cercis siliquastrium, the Judas tree, this is quite a popular one, has beautiful magenta flowers. Another absolutely gorgeous tree to have is Arbutus x Andrachnoides. This has beautiful, gorgeous bark. It's called the strawberry tree and has fantastic peeling red-brown bark and has a panicle of white flowers in spring, and it's a beautiful, beautiful tree. Or if you want a more Mediterranean garden, you can go with Phillyrea latifloria, which is the green olive tree. And it has lots of lovely leathery leaves, glossy leaves, and has white fragrant flowers with a blue-black fruit. Also, you can have lots of other trees as well that give good interest, like birch and other trees as well. Now, trees are also good for blocking out a bad view. If you're overlooked on any side by houses, having a tree there will block out their view and make your garden more private. Thank you very much for watching my video about garden tips and going through a few bit of information about gardening. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want more, please comment below.